traditional pricing can be based on a variety of ways. In broad terms, they can be classified as 1. A cost-based pricing strategy. Now these include the cost plus or a charge per hour method. Number 2, it can be based on a consumption-based pricing strategy, which is a going rate. Or number 3, can be based on competitive pricing or introductory pricing. 4, it can be a value-based pricing strategy, where you have a value pricing or a premium pricing. 5, it can be product-based pricing strategy, which is either a penetrative pricing, a skimming pricing, or being a loss leader pricing. Now, in addition to the above, there are now a varieties of ways in which you can price your service. If you think of the new age companies, if you think of Netflix or Uber or even Google for that matter, there are different strategies like a freemium price or a price per eyeball, or a subscription model price, or a pay per use model, or a pay per hour model. The pricing is a very important component of your business model. And you have to put in enough efforts to get this right. However, please do not lose your sleep or fret over it in case you don't have it right in the first place. If your pricing strategy that you've chosen isn't working for you, you always have the ability to come back and review it. Just remember, at a minimum, never forget that you are in a business to make money for yourself and for your shareholders or your debt holders, the people who have loaned you. So at the minimum, you should be able to cover the variable costs involved in providing your services or to serve the amount that you have to serve for your debt serving amounts, which you would have to pay regardless of how your business performs. Now, as an accountant, I still love my pricing sheets. Now, this is where we start by arriving at a basic or a prime cost, which is nothing else but your direct materials, direct labor, and direct overheads. And add to that, you have your distribution or your manufacturing overheads, the cost of providing the service, and then finally you add your selling overheads, which is basically the cost of marketing and selling the service. For me, the costing sheet gives me an indication of the total cost that is incurred in providing a service. So I still prefer to go by those traditional models of costing. The newer models of pricing your services is absolutely fascinating. It's a wonderful development and it is catching up in terms of trending. And I really intend to explore more on this particular subject, and I will promise you I will be writing a blog on this topic and I'll be sharing it with you. Pricing, my dear friends, is a very important strategy of your business model. You have to get it right, but again, like I mentioned, do not lose sleep in case you haven't got it right the first time. You always have an ability to come back and refine it, change it, and improve upon it.